What's it like being in nursing school?
Oh, well, before I was thinking it's all fun and
Wow.
I lost how many kids when I started nursing school.
Please also. Please also. Please also. Please also.
Hey guys, my name is Lisa Okonye and welcome to another fantastic episode of Lisa's Hub. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and of course drop a comment. I would love to hear from you. So I have two powerful women with me today and they are please let me introduce you my way. They are the center force for health and wellness in our society. I have two student nurses with me today. One of them is my best friend and the other one is one let me not say what I want to say about you, Rita. Okay, so please, guys, join me and welcome Mabel, my best friend, and Rita, my 5'4" sister.
5.4.
Okay, so how are you guys doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
okay.
didn't sleep well though.
Because you had to wake up early.
Yes, you woke me up very, very early.
Okay, the show must go on. I'm doing okay too. Thank you for asking. So let's meet you, Mabel. Let's go with Mabel first, then we'll go with you. So let's meet you, Mabel. Tell us about you.
Okay, as everyone knows, my name is Mabel. I'm a
Okay.
student nurse of one of the most
Prestigious nursing school
institutions in this country, Nigeria.
Yeah.
So, I'm the best friend to our presenter, sorry.
Yeah.
So, and it is a privilege, a great honor of being here on this wonderful platform because
Thank
she's doing
you.
amazing things. She has been touching lives. Yeah,
You're making my head swell.
it's the truth, and I'm happy to be here.
All right. Thank you. So let's meet you, Rita.
Hi, my name is Isifu Omonigo Okonye Rita.
Mhm.
Yeah, my name is very long. Okay, I'm a nursing student from one of the most tedious, prestigious, expensive, it's private school and college of nursing in Nigeria, Benin City precisely. And I'm here on my supposed sister's show. She's doing well. Hopefully, she makes me breakfast today. Hopefully.
Hopefully, you will not get it. Okay. All right. So, what's it like being in nursing school? Tell us. Give us the inside gist. What's it like? Wait, who wants to go first? What's it like being?
Sister, maybe I go first.
What's it like being in nursing school?
Oh, well, before I was thinking it's all fun and
Yeah.
the uniform alone trails you.
Yeah.
When I entered, you see, I lost that. In fact, I don't even value the uniform. So it's like because of the stress, I was like, wow, is this what people go through? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even have time for all those fashion and fun that I was looking forward to having.
Yeah.
This time is all business. And I must tell you, it's draining. Do
Wow.
you know, I lost how many kids when I started nursing school?
That's serious.
I've lost over 10 kg since I started nursing school.
Just imagine.
In the space of how many months? So it's tedious. Yeah, sometimes it can be interesting, especially when you are working with your patients. Like, yeah, it can be fun sometimes, not all the time. But 99% of the cases, it's very stressful. Especially in this country, Nigeria. It is very, very stressful.
So if you want to lose weight, I suggest you enroll in a nursing school. What's it like? We can see the evidence of the stress that you're struggling. You've never added weight in the past 2 years and you've been there. So tell us what's it like being in
nursing school. When I got in, the first year was really, really depressing because I had issues with many of my classmates, my seniors, because in nursing school, especially my nursing school, there's hierarchy in nursing.
Oh, wow.
And that period we had tons of meetings from our seniors. Come downstairs for meeting. They'll tell you if your senior is climbing the stairs, you should go back. And if we come to your class to address you guys, people should stand up. If we are coming, this boy, people you have to wait, and you have to greet every senior, good morning, sister.
Are you
and
serious?
Even if we don't answer you, you just have to greet because we have a lot in our head. I'm like, okay, no problem. Then there was this time, I think I had to call Pamela. I was crying on the phone. I was taking the stairs, me and my bunkmate. Then my senior was there. And as soon as I just stepped on the stairs, she just pushed me down. I was so lucky that I didn't fall down because I'm the big palanga very sick. And she was like, I've told you before that if we are taking the stairs, people should wait. I'm like, sorry, sister. Even when she pushed me,
You still apologize.
I still had to because I don't want to be in any person's bad side and or bad book because nursing school, seriously, it is depressing, it is draining. Your
Wow.
emotional mentality and all ends going to like a zero.
Wow.
It's not easy at all.
I'm pretty sure some people are double thinking the attending a nursing school. They are really double thinking attending a nursing school. Wow, that's serious. So you mentioned some of your experiences. So what are your experiences as a nursing student? The bullying, the discrimination, the challenges. Can you just tell us a bit about that?
Okay, nursing school, it is very, very competitive, especially my nursing school. In most schools, they have just PTS in the first year. Man, we have up to like some the eliminating exams up to like three.
Wow.
You have PTS, that's preliminary training studies, where
Yeah.
they like remove some persons during the PTS session. Then when you get to first year,
Yeah.
second semester, they carry out the same
The same.
screening.
Wow.
When you get to year two, they do it again. They
Again.
don't care how much you've paid. If you've
Wow.
paid like tons of cash for school fees, for projects, for
Yeah.
notes, they don't care. And I think they should like actually reduce it. Like in some schools, they just carry out just one, and I don't know why they are like carrying out three in my
Wow.
school. You understand? And it gives a lot of student pressure, especially myself when I'm writing exam. Pamela knows, my friend. I always call her. It's either I'm crying because that's what I know how to do best. Obviously, I can cry very well, and I'll just like shut out from the world, social media, family, and everybody. I tell them hello. I'm preparing for an exam, and when I'm done, I will call you guys. It's really not easy. Then when it comes to social life,
Zero.
it's gone. I used to be a slave mama, you understand? Used to. I have this sense
Yeah.
of fashion. I was like, okay, when I get to school, I will slay, stuff like that and everything. But
Unfortunately.
up to now, I dare not even post me on my uniform on any social
online.
media because
Wow.
I just want to graduate first. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I don't want people knowing that, okay, fine, this person is in nursing school. Then at the end of the day, the person will not drop out.
Yeah, I get that.
Not
kind
like
of
I'm
feeling.
thinking low of myself because I'm Jesus baby, I'm a smart ass.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. Then the challenge is the seniors are really not going easy on us.
Wow.
The hierarchy is just top notch. I would really prefer if they could merge juniors and seniors together so that they could have a proper understanding and stuff and everything. There are some schools that have one group chat for all students, irrespective of their
Their
year. But my
level,
school,
yeah.
they don't give us that privilege.
Wow.
You understand? You don't have a friendly relationship with your seniors, and it's bad. You can't come to your seniors floor. You can't go to your seniors room. You have to knock off your slippers and stuff like that.
Is it like that in your own school?
Anyway, when it comes to the issue of hierarchy and bullying and discrimination among senior students and junior students, yes, we have something like that, but not to that extreme. Just it's very, very extreme.
Very
It's
extreme.
very
It's very
extreme.
extreme. Our own, well, we all try to respect ourselves,
Yeah.
but I've had some personal experiences on this issue of senior because when I entered and the first orientation those seniors gave us was like, okay, you are in nursing, and nursing is like military. Even if you are the grandma of this person to everybody, you have to respect everybody. You don't have to show off on every other or stuff like that. So I was like, well, I will only respect myself, knowing fully well where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And I know I'm equally a senior student here.
Yeah.
So I just put myself in a very respectful position.
Yeah.
I don't cross boundaries. I don't try to get so familiar with those students. No, sorry, those seniors per se. So it's just among ourselves. When you mentioned the issue of one WhatsApp platform, nothing like that in our school because they will not even allow it. Even the ones that, yes, this one is a baby when it comes to age, will be demanding this intense respect from you.
Very true.
I had a personal encounter and one that I've not even yet forgotten because of the way I was talked to. And I tried respecting that person, but that mentality of I'm your senior.
Wait, but do they realize that you have a BSc already and this is your second degree?
When I entered, I tried to hide myself. Why? Because I'm here to gain more knowledge. So I don't go around with this hair of I'm a graduate or I've served or anything. No, I just hide myself. So but as time goes on, like they say, respect is not demanded.
Yeah.
It is
And
earned.
Yeah.
So people around me, they begin to see,
Yeah.
they begin to see the values and the difference. So some started asking questions, and then I tell some knows, some don't know, and I don't go around trying to make
Announcing it.
them
Yeah.
understand. So the ones that know will be the ones to tell those
That
that don't know.
yeah,
But even at that, some know they don't
they
care.
still got of
They
their
don't
way.
care.
Very annoying.
They don't give. Oh God, they don't care at all.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
serious.
heartbreaking
It
sometimes.
This
is,
is
oh,
It's
it is.
heartbreaking.
But do you think nursing school, the degree from nursing school is better than BSc, or is BSc better?
Um, Personally,
Hmm.
when it comes to nursing, we have cadres.
Okay.
So, and the highest apart from MSc in nursing so far in Nigeria is BNSC nursing.
Okay.
And so anything that is not up to that is not BNSC, then they don't really, the
Oh.
discrimination is always
Yeah.
there,
Okay.
even on the ward. Like when we are on posting, you as a student nurse,
I was even
and
going to come
you
to
are,
that.
so when you are, the discrimination is there. The BNSC, they go about with this hair of, yeah,
I've done it all.
I'm
Oh my
better off
God.
than you. When I
Yeah.
graduate, yes, you graduate before me, but when I graduate, I'll be
Higher.
higher than you. So that mentality is just there. And
Yeah.
so I cannot say it is better. When it comes to the cadre and what happened afterwards, what you stand to gain, I think if I see somebody that is quite very, very young, I will advise, if you don't mind, go through PNSA, especially in this country, Nigeria, because the
Sure.
discrimination is
It's
just
top
so
notch.
much.
And
For
it's
somebody with
almost,
RN,
it's almost like
RM, and then
It's like
BNSC.
you
it's
are
almost
going
like
to a
poly
and
and
university.
university.
Yeah.
Wow.
For me, I think we nursing students, we don't get the, how should I put it? We don't get what we deserve, like
Yeah.
the respect and
Yeah.
stuff. You're getting just one degree, just one. When some persons are getting RN, BSCN, you're
Oh,
getting just
wow.
one. Let's not even talk about the school fees. Oh my God, because it's too extra.
So
It's just too much. You
the school fees
understand?
difference between the university and nursing
It's
school.
like if it's a federal university, it's my school fees can like pay 3 semester in the
More
federal
than,
school or more than
more
my
than.
school fees, my
For
own school
one
fees for one,
semester.
and I pay twice a year. And let's not even talk about the textbook that I'm buying,
Are
the
you
notes, the
serious?
project. Sometimes they'll tell us to go do this project, we'll do it, and they'll come and they'll tell us, we've adjusted it to so and so time. Or something, I don't even say anything at all, they'll forget about it. And I've used my money
To do it
to do it.
already.
I've just gone trash it somewhere else. We don't get the respect we deserve. That's why some persons are always jackbarring and moving to the UK and to the US, because obviously they get the respect they deserve there, because they know that they are well experienced when it comes to practical and stuff. So I'm sorry to see all my BSCN students. I know you put me watching this show. No disrespect though, but I don't. You cannot compare me to BSCN students. I would say it on Mabel. I'm angry because there was a time when we were like paired with them.
Yeah.
I think they were in 300 level. I don't want to mention the school.
Yeah.
They came to my school and some persons were not able to like carry out blood pressure, normal BP with BP apparatus. And I was just looking at them. I'm like, I don't
So
understand.
it seems like they don't get enough practical.
They don't, because this time they are carrying out vital signs with their own healthy classmates.
Oh.
You're not doing it with a sick
Sick
person,
person.
because you cannot, the baseline data for a sick person and a healthy person is different. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So, and you don't even want to learn. After all, me, I'm a BSc now.
You
I am a
are
fresh kid, you understand?
Omo,
And me,
that's serious.
I'm a child. After all, I'm making cornrows. I can't lay my edges. I can't put on makeup on my face.
Okay, so the university, they can do any
Of
hairstyle.
course, they can make frontals and stuff. And maybe you don't support me. See,
Nursing school, the only hairstyle is what?
it's just cornrow.
It depends on the nursery school per se, but in my own school, I make cornrows every week.
Yes, cornrow
Every week.
and you
And
see
no
the way
edges.
my edges are laid. I've had encounters with my lecturers to tell me, and this is not a fashion school. I'm like, in my mind, though, I didn't even say it out there. I'm like, I have a life now. What is this? What is this? And I have to wear these pins on earrings. That's why I'm always wearing mine. I can't put on my necklace on my uniform. And if I have to put on my wristwatch, I'll make sure it's not that flashy. And sometimes, most importantly, it's better you just use a breast watch. You understand?
Yeah.
And You can't even slay. My God, I've had issues with dressing. Tell me my shoes high. This is not a fashion school, should be low. I'm like, what do people want from
But
me?
you're already too short now. You need to at least give yourself
What?
small
My Lord,
leverage.
I don't understand. Ah.
Okay. So let's talk a bit about lecturers' behavior.
Mm.
You don't.
Yeah, okay, nothing. Maybe please go first.
Okay, when it comes to lecturers' behavior,
Yeah.
even among lecturers, there's hierarchy. Like they tend to respect that this anything nursing you have to do with hierarchy, be it students, be it lecturers.
But do you think it's the same outside Nigeria?
It's not the same. I've watched videos. I even talked to the friend, and she was like, "Okay, they have their classes via their laptop and stuff, and they are able to express themselves
To
with
the
their lecturer.
lecturers.
If I know something and I know how my lecturer is, I dare not even say ma. But at the time, was me. I know how to argue very well, and I think that argument has made me enter a lot
Lots
of
of
troubles in
trouble.
school. You
Yeah.
understand? When my lecturer was having a conversation, I would tell her, "Ma, it's not like this, so," and she'd be like, it's not like that."
Not to show off.
The one thing first, they feel like you'll embarrass them in front of their fellow students when you're just trying to like air a
Just
point.
learn to.
You understand?
Learning doesn't end now.
They don't care. They don't know that learning does not really matter if you are old and young, that you can actually learn
learn
from
from
somebody.
somebody
They
younger.
don't really care about that. They feel like, okay, you embarrass them in front of their students, or you're acting like you know it or know it all and stuff like that. And it's not really encouraging at all.
That's serious.
I think I have something to say about that because sometimes I've had to like point out one or two things to my lecturers, but I feel you should do it in a more coded way. Let me use that word.
Coded,
so that
okay.
your fellow students will not even know what you. In fact, they may even think you've gone there for permission to step out. It's until you do not leave the class they will now
Then
wonder
what happened?
what conversation did they just have.
Yeah.
So you just go whisper. It depends on how the lecturers act.
How approachable they are.
Yes, that's what I
Because
said.
in my school, I have most of my lecturers are like they are very very approachable. They are nice. Not that they are perfect anyway, but yes,
Yeah,
I've had they are very nice. So there are sometimes I will just point out one or two mistakes and be like, oh, thank you. So I feel that I've taught before. I know that feeling, and then you know in nursing, you are just what, and then you are talking to somebody that oh my god.
That's the majority of the times I just prefer, even if I have a question, I prefer asking my classmates after the class, or I just wait after the class. I just go meet my lecturer privately. You understand? So avoid embarrassing them and actually embarrassing myself because they can really make a mess out of me in front of my classmates.
Sure. You know, people work with patients. So, what challenges have you faced from working with patients, working in the hospital, difficult patients, or even maybe difficult nurses?
First thing first, me, they always call me small nurse. Because once I'm wearing my scrub, I'm looking so small. Like you can see that my 5.4 is shining. Understand? So some patients do not allow students like
treat them.
Oh
wow.
They feel like you are incompetent, like you are not up to the task, like you cannot do and you can't do shit. But some persons would allow you because they understand that if you don't practice, you will not improve, you will not learn. So that's it. Just depends on some. Let me add to it. Some senior nurses, some nurses in the world, even the ones that have even graduated from your school, the ones when they go to the hospital where they are working on, they tend to like act different, like they don't even know you from Adams. They are even the problem self. You want to go there, they'll tell you, don't go there, don't go there, student nurse. They'll even be screaming. So the patients will even hear that, okay, this one is a student. Why some person will tell you, go and give that patient drug IV. Do you know how to dilute drug? You say no, okay, this is the sterile water use, this is the quantity. They will want you to go. I think the first time I actually gave a patient injection through IM was when we went for our community posting. That's the best place to learn. Honestly, I could give injections, I could withdraw, know the essential points to give, because there was one time when I was working, I've already given 3 patients because I worked 3 days. I've given patients, and one woman, the woman was wealthy, and the woman was a wife of a military personnel.
Okay.
You understand how it is.
Yeah.
And when she was like, who is giving me this injection? This is my last dose, and I don't want this girl to give me. This student, she's a small girl. And then I sat down like this because I'm small. Then when general came, it was a guy, was an officer, and he was a nurse, and he was like, Madam, if this student nurse do not give you this suggestion, you will stand jail because she's the only one here, she's in charge. And I looked at him, man, with
You
pride.
felt
I was happy. I was on
Yeah.
top of the world, like, somebody finally sees me.
and respect.
Yes,
Yeah.
and when I gave, I was like, please, oh, you should not be peppery, oh, be careful. I'm like, man, I was smelling because me, I'm always smelling. Then I gave her. Then the one was like, you don't give me finish. No. You are not a pain, no. And she was like, all those shouts I've been shouting since you didn't even frown, you're smelling that you're a good person. That's it. Me, I don't frown. Because I want to learn.
What about you? Challenges from working with patients and
When it
other
comes
nurses.
to working on the ward, even as a student nurse, there's one thing we've always been taught.
Yeah.
You carry yourself with so much confidence, even when you don't know that procedure you want to perform,
Yes.
especially if you are performing it for the
For
very
the
first time. You don't make the patient see you fidgeting and scared and we're like, God, I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to, all those.
Yeah.
You carry yourself with so much confidence that you plaster this big smile
On
on
your
your face.
face.
When you approach the patient, you introduce yourself, you smile, you try to create,
Rapport.
rapport. So that when doing all those things, the patient is at ease.
Ease.
You yourself, you're
You're at
becoming at
ease.
ease. But when you go with hook God, that mindset that I don't want to make mistake, the patients can sense. Some of them can feel that
the
energy
tension,
coming from you.
yeah.
And you be like, please, so if you know you cannot do this, please call your
Call your
senior.
senior.
That's the next thing you hear. But when you just smile, create a rapport, you talk to them as I don't know, Madam, how are you today? How are you feeling? Before you know she's at ease, then you yourself unconsciously
Yes,
you
you're
are
at
equally
ease.
at
Even
ease.
when they know that you're a newbie.
Yeah.
Because of that rapport and
The
stuff, they allow
rapport.
you,
So
yes.
it is very, very crucial that you first thing you create rapport. And like she said, like in most cases where you learn more is community posting.
Okay.
You see those matrons there, wow, they're wonderful. At least the one I've met, they give you this free hand, go and do it.
Go and do it.
But you do it under supervision anyway.
Yes, yeah.
Sometimes when you do under their supervision or a junior nurse to them or your fellow colleagues. I remember the first time I did, there was a particular guy I gave injection. And when I wanted to keep, I was just making him smile. I was like, don't worry, just be calm. My hand no dey pain, don't worry.
Yeah.
You will not even feel it. So it was just laughing. It was like, I can notice that you are very scared of needles. He said, yes, so and I think it was even his last dose. And even on the ward, yes, some of the matrons, some of the nurses look down on you.
Yeah.
But I used to say it depends on how you present yourself and carry
yeah.
yourself. When I'm on the ward, I am very humble. Yes, I am very, very humble. Why? I want to learn. So even if I know that this person, she's even very young and I don't care. In as much as I know that I want to learn from you,
yes.
I humble myself. And then I ask questions in a very respectful manner so that you will respond. There's no way you will not want to respond. The way I will talk to you. You will want because I show this eagerness to learn.
Yeah.
It's in me. So when you see, even if you are angry, you just answer me. And then some patients can be extreme. Let me use that word. No matter how nice you are, no matter how you try to create rapport, they are just so not nice. To nurses in general, not to talk of student nurses. I've asked my colleagues. There was one that insulted my colleague, and you dare not insult the patients back. Well, sometimes we have wonderful patients.
We have encountered that experience.
You've had that
during my antenatal posting in my hospital, in my own clinical posting, and I was calling the patient's name. I was using a British accent. And the woman came. She knew that it was her that I was calling. She didn't answer. Then when I called again, she was like, "Is that how they to call the name?" I was laughing.
Yeah.
I said, "Ma, sorry, I didn't know how to pronounce it." She said, if you don't know your job, won't you just live there? Auxiliary nurse be doing.
Imagine.
Auxiliary. You don't reach
It was not even that age that pained me. She was like, you don't know yourself. Oh God, I cried too much. Mister, you too they cry. She was just talking when she was talking I could not hold it again. My eyes betrayed me. They were bringing out tears. Then my matron was like, what's the problem, Rita? What's the problem? Why are you crying? brace yourself. I
Yeah.
was like, yes, ma, yes, ma.
Yes, my tears must keep falling.
This woman just. Then my matron went to come meet her. She now said, hello, what degree do you have? She said, I have an ND. Say,
AD.
and you are insulting my student nurse. Do you know if it's this girl that will take this student that will take your delivery? And she was like, she not say it well, and she was not taking to him well. Then the other, just be nice. The other patient like, madam,
Madam,
you
too
dey
they
lie.
lie.
Because
I
this
lost
patient
Nigerians.
she dey laugh since. Now she even
Yeah.
check my vitals. Now she check my weight, check my urine. She even give me drug. Madam, you too dey lie. Then the part that I left very well was when my matron told her to apologize, and she was like, sorry. And she said, my matron was like, you not say it well. She said, student nurse, not vessel.
You said.
I was happy because I was crying. I was just
I
happy.
understand.
Sad. It's very sad to know. And most times, is it that it's frustration that is making most nurses behave the way they do? Do you think it's frustration, the pay? Should we talk about the pay? Like, is there discrimination between pay for your degree and BSc?
You know, when I started, I told you there's Keda in us. The same way we have Keda in the position and all, it's the same way we have Keda in payments. Yes, the payment differs. It differs a lot. I don't even want to go into all those things starting from end. I don't want to go into that.
Yeah,
but the payment differs. And nurses, I used to have this. So I don't know how. Maybe it's just my mind anyway. But I feel most nurses don't like themselves. I used to use that word.
Yes,
It's
it's the truth.
They don't.
They don't.
See, when you see the
jealousy,
the cordiality among doctors, the way they are friendly and they defend themselves. Nurses.
Yes, so when they make doctors, sorry to cut you, when they make a mistake during surgery or something, they cover it up together. You understand? When there's this unity and everything, they'll tell you, doctor, so just did something. This institution was supposed to be here, and the lateral side, not at the posterior side. Okay, let me quickly stitch. You will not hear a pin outside, but you see nurses. And also, I don't know how you did that, and whether you never close the catheter, see urine everywhere. Who did it? Who forgot to write down? It's not Ngozi, student nurse or normal. It's not Ngozi. She was there. She allowed the student nurse who you are supposed to cover.
So I feel there is so much, like, I don't know where that bad energy is coming from among the nurses.
I feel where this thing starts is the school.
Yes.
Because in school, hierarchy already starts.
And competition
already starts, and the jealousy is already there. Yes. So they take it to the world.
The fact that it's more of women are studying nurses, and you know, women, they used to say they don't like themselves.
They don't like themselves. That's jealousy. That's the absolute
So
truth.
I feel that it's also stemmed from that place too, because sometimes I wonder, what is it? Student nurses with a year.
So is it better to have this degree outside of Nigeria than to have it here? Or would you say have a degree here, then get a better one outside of the country?
I would say start from this country.
Okay.
Especially when you are studying it outside. If you are not financially buoyant, you pay through your loans, and it's very, very expensive outside. Even in Nigeria, it's very expensive. I know how much we are paying. Like at school, she's paying twice in just one year. Okay, I pay once anyway, but it's still how much I pay. It's still huge anyway, very, very huge, and it gets to my head sometimes. It's normal. So going outside, when I wanted to come for this course, I had to browse and when I was seeing how much they are paying outside, I said no.
Let me just do it here.
Let me just do it here. Then when I'm done, I can go further while I work and I earn my money.
That's very true. So outside the country, they don't discriminate our degree and theirs. Or is there like an exam you have to write to make your degree equal to theirs when you want to like further them?
So I have a friend that finished from a prestigious school. And she jackpot to the UK. She's working there, and she's telling me the truth. Like she's telling me that life in the UK is really not easy. So persons will not really tell you the truth. You understand? Tell you, we just finished, just jackpot, work day, everything. They will not tell you. First thing first, she started as a help. What's it called again? Caregiver. Thank you.
Even we had
you start by giving care to like old people. That's how you get your pay. Then from there, you still have to go to school. You don't just start working immediately, unless if you have a daddy that is pampering you in the industry there. You understand? Then when you don't have a daddy that is pampering you, you start from scratch. Like she had to like have another degree. She has a BSc in there. Yeah, she has. She just graduated recently, and I got to understand that their schools they are very very fast,
Yeah.
extremely
Yeah.
fast. Because
Yeah.
my friend just got
That's
in,
true.
and she's not even up to like she hasn't stayed up like 2 years, and she's already back that degree, and she's working now
That's
as
true.
a nurse now. You understand?
That's serious. That means they do more practicals over there
Of
than
course, now,
here.
yeah, you have to
Yeah.
like be doing something. They have to like test
Knowledge.
your knowledge, like how fast you can walk, your sense of reasoning and everything to see if you are capable first before you are taking care of human life now.
Yeah.
You are not.
True.
It's not
You're
a
extra
plant.
careful.
It's
Yeah.
not a plant. You understand? So they have to like make sure you've had this experience first.
First before
They will
they.
even ask you, have you had an experience before and stuff like before they won't allow you to even start giving care to a person.
That's great. That's great. So, what are your final words if people want to apply for nursing school in Nigeria? Let's say they want to go to your prestigious nursing schools. How does the process go?
Me, I really told Sister Mabel, I said when I become a mom, because
You know, like
my sister is not going to study nursing because they already have a nurse, you understand? I will not dare. I'm not even playing. See, this my school, my nursing school, it messed up with my psychological and mental health. See, if not that I had a good friend that would like tell me, Rita, no, they cry again. Don't you can do it. To ginger me.
yeah.
I'd have just gone to my lowest because my first year, I was hiding like a tortoise under its shell. I will not even try. I told Aunt Maybe already. My child will not go to a nursing school.
So what
She
Rita is
will
trying
go
to
to
say is she
a
will not love me.
university. No. Or she will go to the abroad.
When it comes to me anyway,
Yeah.
when it comes to the issue of studying nursing,
Mm.
whatever, I would say to me, studying nursing was more of a calling,
Yeah.
and then the passion stepped in.
And you should have the zeal
If you
too to
don't have the
learn.
calling, you don't
Mm.
have the passion, you don't have the zeal to learn, more you'll be frustrated. If you get to I've had stories of people leaving midway.
Yeah.
They just say they can't just continue. But sometimes I tell my friends, I say, you know what keeps me going? I remember that yes,
This
this was a
is a
this is a
calling,
calling.
divine
What you
call.
always
Then
wanted
what
to
I've
do.
always wanted, and I say it keeps me going even when I don't want to go again.
Yeah.
So I would say before now, nothing is more than yes, the pay is very attractive outside
Yeah.
Nigeria,
Yeah.
and to some extent in Nigeria, yeah, it's still okay,
Yeah.
but outside it's very very attractive. So look beyond the
The
payments.
pay.
Just
Yeah.
look beyond that.
The process first
Just
before
make
you
sure
get to
that
the
there
end.
is something. If not, you'll be a wickedness. You will be a wicked nurse.
Now I know
Because
why.
the stress will make you hate life.
Stress is too much. You age very, very fast.
Now I know why those nurses that take birth. Open your leg, madam. Open.
But when it's coming from
This is where the hate is
deep
starting.
within you,
Yeah.
it's coming from somewhere very deep within you.
Yeah.
Even when you are angry, when you see your patients, you
You
smile.
smile.
You know, these are the
Mm.
people I have to care for. These are the people
Mm.
I will. So many times I put. In fact, I just forget about my own personal issues when I
Yeah.
enter the world. I forget about it and I focus on them because it's
Patient.
coming from with passion, calling, zeal. So even when I'm tense, I'm under so much pressure. I remember what brought me here.
Yeah.
But if it's just the money, you see, I wouldn't try it.
But
In
some
fact,
persons
I
are
will
doing
go
it for
back.
the
I will
money
go
though.
back and then say, let me just my certificates. Where did I keep it? Let me go and apply. I beg to apply somewhere. You get. So nothing is beyond the payments. Like I said when I started, the uniform is beyond the uniform.
Beyond
My
the
dear. That
uniform.
white is beyond that uniform. Oh, I'll be snapping every day. Snapchat is beyond that. Have something that is driving you. Everybody cannot be a nurse.
Yeah.
Everybody must not be a nurse. Only my children, well, if they choose to, why not? But I don't see them studying in Nigeria anyway.
They'll go to the abroad.
And the
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
time, and
Support.
supportive parents, partners, or siblings also play a big role for a person or a student in nursing school.
Wow. So you've heard it first from our two student nurses. They've given us the inside gist, the discrimination, the hierarchy. They've told us about the needs. You all need supportive system. And then they also mentioned that even if you want to be a nurse, look beyond the uniform. You have to have that in-depth passion for it. Okay, I absolutely enjoyed this episode. Thank you both for coming. Thank you so much. I had so much fun. I had so much fun learning about nursing. I've never envied nurses, and I've never wanted to be a nurse, and I never ever ever. I don't think my children will be nurses either. But yes, that's the end of the show. So please do not forget to subscribe. If you like what we talked about and you have something, maybe you have somebody in nursing school and you want to contribute, go ahead and drop a comment. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe, okay? Like, and of course share this video with others so that they learn. Because what we just talked about is quite important, especially for those that want to venture into nursing, or those that are already in nursing school. At least they know that somebody is talking about their plights that they're facing and how they can curb it, okay? So what do you guys want to say last before we end?
Okay, before we end this wonderful show, because it's very, very interesting. Please have been able to hear out some
grievances.
I don't want you to look as if we have only been talking about the negative aspect of nursing. Please, nursing is interesting. It's sweet, and I'm proud to be a nurse. Super proud to, like, when sometimes I wake up and I realize I'm a nurse. Wow. It's a very prestigious profession, and I encourage people, please study nursing if you have the calling, the passion, and the zeal,
and the finances.
Yes, but even with the passion, you will go extra mile to be for the dough.
Final words.
Okay, for my sisters and my brothers outside, and you want to literally go into nursing, always remember what keeps me going now. Me that I'm in nursing school, I always used to remember. I always remember that my dad had told me saying my daughter is a nurse. So you understand? So that's enough reason to keep me going, because if I fail, like, it's over for me. You understand? So just remember that you have some persons at home, and also remember that you have some babies to deliver. I've delivered many babies. You understand? So I put smiles on a lot of persons' faces, and also remember that there's money. There is money in this profession. There is money. So if you can, please study, bag more degree rather, and just make sure you're happy. And remember, there's money in this profession. There's money.
All right, so it's goodbye from me. Thank you so much for watching. And from Mabel and Rita, it's bye. Bye.